Hi. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Trevor. I changed the first and second redeem so that maybe you will get points for it. I will have to look up if you got more points than you should be able to get in one day. Because I don't know if that reacted correctly. But welcome in. Hi. I hope you had a great day today, so far. And yeah, that it is quiet at your place, because for me, somehow today my neighbors decided to run around in the hallway. So I really hope they do not do it for the next 2 hours. So far it was a good day. That's nice. I really hope it doesn't have to do with Halloween tomorrow. I hope that just today is a day with, maybe today is a sports day. Sometimes then they do that. I also heard them not screaming, but when they say oh or ah, and you think like, okay, somebody tried to shoot a goal or something. But I don't understand why they have to go outside and inside and outside and inside again. Today we'll play I Love My follower account. And as far as I understand it, we are in Eldritch horror getting summoned. This is also a text-based game again, and we have to do choices. And I looked at the endings, and there are a lot of endings. I believe it is 17 endings. So either this is really a short game that you can get through fast, or this is a game where you have to like play through, I don't know, 2 hours every time just to get an ending. It didn't say anything on the website, so I don't know. Yeah. It is dang. If it is a longer game, then I will not play all 17 of these today. If it is a longer game, maybe we go for 2 or 3, depending if we get different endings. If we get the same ending over and over again, I will either have to look it up or change the game, depending. So let's figure this game out, I guess. Prologue. Okay, so it has chapters. Chapters already means there are... It is more of a longer game, I guess. I don't know. I don't think this is any language. Jenga, Jok, Sosos, He, Ilgep, Fai, Swodok, Ua. What? Something? Someone is calling you. I like that these are all cats, and the monsters at the beginning also, all of them were cats. Or so you think. Okay, we answer the call. We don't have any option here. You're floating in the air. Oh, we are in air jail. Oh no. That's not a good beginning. Somewhere. The air tastes sour. The air tastes bitter. The air tastes watery. That's really an interesting mix. You are in the human realm. Okay, I guess our air is kinda watery, but bitter and sour? Nee. Boop. Hi. Yuck, Sosos. I can't believe I made it. Are you... Is it really you? Oh, the all-encompassing? Encompassing? You are not Jock Sosos. Honestly, you muster what little perception you still have from before the slumber and express a negative answer. Like, oh man, the little creature before you is saddened? While you're observing, you notice something significant. The strand of power connecting you to it. The thin strand. Like a connection. It could only mean that it is a human, and if the human summoned you, that also means you kind of are its, his god. Guys, we are god. Only over this human, but we are god. Ouch, that hurts. The human realm would have been a pretty fragile place, defenseless in the face of the great old ones, if not for a particular tidbit it developed. The divine order, the blueprint of this reality. Even Joachim is mostly unable to deal with it. All the eldritch madness of the abyss packed into a concept. Not bad for little bipedal creatures. As for the extra limbs, horns and other body parts sticking out of the concept, you decided to keep them for yourself for now. How many limbs do we have? It's only fitting for the god to address his follower. Is that us? We are a two-headed cat. With a two-tailed with a forked tail. Wait, there. This inches. Oh, we have two heads to cuddle. So cute. Humans shall know you as Adjo-Ep-Ktitep, for your true name is out of their reach. Say what? Oh, come on, it's not that hard. Fine, they can call you a Koiti. Does it still sound weird for speaker of English? It is. Still don't understand how one led to the other, but nice to meet you. I'm handsome in my suit. Obviously, it has the same letters. And who are you, summoner? Right, I'm... Are you kidding me? Theodore Octave Andieu? Sorry for being rude. The hypocrisy of humankind, how you have missed it. You do realize your name has more letters than mine, don't you? I am sorry for being French. Oh, the great old one. You scoff. It feels like a mockery, like he's touching your fur against the coat. Am not. Pardon? You are in for a long run. This one is not the smartest. I am your god now, but I am not of the great old ones. Just an eldritch god of the abyss. Your summoning ritual, what do you know about it? You step out of the circle. It speaks as its lines. It squeaks at its lines wither away under your paw. I have paws, guys. I'm an adorable little, big cat demon, I guess. Of course, my lord. It's a ritual to summon the source of divine knowledge. Why didn't the summon Why didn't he summon that annoying crane, the goddess of knowledge and magic then? To open the gates to what lies beyond, to see the reality as it is below the veneer of masquerade. Ah, that's why. And with this ritual you hope for Jock Sozos. Yes? Tough luck. With all due respect, my lord, are you planning to elaborate? No. I'm just your god. I don't need to elaborate. What do you think to see the reality as it is below the veneer of masquerade means? Flavor text? To make the ritual sound cooler. That actually explains things even more. Alright, Theodore, Octave, Andieu. The first part, the divine knowledge, would have allowed you to call for a blessing of the goddess of knowledge and ask for one of her feathers. The second part, however, would have allowed you, probably, to humbly knock on the door of the gate and the key. Jock Sozos. You following? So far. However, combining them made summoning either of them impossible. That bird lady is a proper deity, tie-clad to the divine order of your realm, so she can't comprehend what lies outside. And Jock Sozos is ancient enough not to be reduced to a god. Gods are reduced? Wait, are Eldritch gods even higher than our normal gods? I didn't know there is a rank between gods. Well, unless you are talking about Zeus and then the other gods. So instead you got me. I'm your god now. Congratulations. Any questions? The divine order made you way too mellow, you think. What the human realm cannot comprehend, it cuts out. And in the blueprint of humanity, sure, gods are powerful, but not reality-breaking. Gods are supposed to desire to be worshipped. To desire to exist. Oh, that's interesting. So the gods can only do what the human thinks they can. As far as I understand this. Okay. I don't want to exist. That sounds like something somebody would think when they wake up, like, no, why do we have to exist now? Where were we? Do you have any questions, human? No? Oh wait, I do. Are you doing okay? Do you need some help? Maybe do gods have suicide hotline? What? A what line? I'm saying that it's not alright to want to die? Can he even die though? I can't. That's exactly the problem. I'm not supposed to desire to exist, that I can't die. The antinomy for one is not zero, because the existence of one already applies the zero. Wait, I don't understand. I can't. That's exactly the problem. I'm not supposed to desire to exist, since I can't die. Let me think about this one. I'm not supposed to desire to exist, so I shouldn't exist, since I can't die. The antonym for one is not zero, because the existence of one already implies the zero. Okay. He doesn't want to exist. With that one it makes more sense, I guess. Okay. Does that mean you are the god of life? What? No, what? Hey, I was making an educated guess. I didn't mean like human life or whatever, but don't Eldritch beings also have their own liveness? Like, you possess knowledge, but you're not a patron of knowledge and you can't die, so isn't life itself the vessel of all knowledge? I believe that you can live without knowledge, so no. The laugh. Yeah, I try to not be too loud, even though my neighbors are loud. So. You are a funny one, aren't you? No, I am god of the undead and the void. Oh, cool. We are the god of undead. We are a necromancer, basically. And if you stare into the abyss for too long, you will break your eyesight. We are a black cat. We could, you know, when there is a meme about like if you stare into the void and the void will start staring back, and there is a black cat in a box that then opens the eyes. We are the void. We are cute. What was that? Nothing. Uh-huh. So, can I get my divine favor now? Well, since I'm your god and you are my summoner, now first follower, and you are my follower, no. Sure? I mean, you look cool and stuff. Will I get paid? You are to establish a cult in my honor. As for payment, it would depend on your performance. Okay, boss, 2 questions. Question 1. What will you do in the meantime? Not your business. It is though. There are so many different gods and churches, like most of them offer cool things to believers, I guess. Do they? Eternal salvation, fame and glory, or at least something like exclusive merchandise. You can have a black cat. How can we compete with that? Oh hey, join our cult. We are offering the uneasy nothing. Yes. What did you just say? Nothing? Despite the baffling lack of background knowledge related to the matter of summoning eldritch gods, your follower has an interesting sensitivity to the arcane. Maybe your sudden existence in this realm won't be this much of an annoyance. Wait. So we do not want to exist, right? And as far as I know, we didn't exist till this point, but we also kinda did. How did he summon us? How did somebody write a book down to summon us if we didn't exist somewhere beforehand in this realm? And how do we go back to not existing if we cannot die? Do people have to forget about us? I'm guessing that would make sense, right? Maybe your sudden existence in this realm is an annoyance, but not like it's going to last anyway. You only summoned me for 42 weeks. That's how you count it, yes? Is this number of any significance? Well, whatever. Wait, we have a timer? Frankly, your devotion was quite thin. You weren't even aware of me in the first place, so I need other believers to sustain my presence. But we do not want to be present. Don't tell him that. Otherwise I will get hungry, and you will not enjoy it. As a god, however, I can perform miracle within my domain. Bring me followers and offerings, and I shall grant their wishes. Are we looking for specific wishes to be granted? I have no idea what people in this day and age desire. And what offerings do you want? Try me. Innocent newborns. That's like kinda illegal these days. No children. Good. Please don't bring children here. I cannot stand them, apparently. Children are the worst, really, with their innocent curiosity and everything. No blood, no children, no fair maidens. Thank you very much. What about you? Give me kitten toys, I guess. Bring me everything that is shiny and makes sounds. Okay. What? Do you wish to eat babies? What? No. See, I also have good taste. Fair. So, second question. Can I keep my daytime job? No. What? How do you intend to live then, oh mighty Lord of the Void? What do you mean? And it's the undead and the void, if you please. I mean, do you have a place to reside in? The ethereal plane, a sacred mountain in your name, a hidden temple underwater, a studio apartment next door. Here. That's it? You don't have a mountain, a temple, or a house? And mine is rented. No money, no house. No pay from you. No money. Money, huh? The word fills you with a sense of recognition. It was something born within yourself, a part of the whole. What? Money comes out of the void, guys. It eluded at some point, filled in with too much matter to stay in your reach. Oh, so we threw it out, okay. You try to call for it, but find only the shadow, no light. For now, the money matters shall fall into your hands. I will resolve it later. Okay, in this case, I'll be at your service on weekends, I suppose. I probably need to go now, though. It's kinda late. Wait. Yes, my lord? Give me the source of knowledge on the current state of the world. Your follower brightens up and produces an electrical thing from somewhere behind him. Sure, I can lend you my laptop for a bit. Here you go, just press here. The screen lights up. There's something excruciatingly enticing about this small artifact. The sense of familiarity of the void. Oh. Okay, because I'm guessing. Because people are spending a lot of time in front of the PC and getting kinda brain dead. PCs belong to the void. That would be interesting. So I see that you intuitively know how to use computers. I will leave you be for now. Oh, do you need to eat anything? No. Who do you think I am? A pet? I was just making sure, alright? Okay, I will leave you to your device for now. Devices, there we go. Weekend routine. Oh, we have weekend, okay. You are playing as Arcoid, an eldritch horror turned god, patron of the undead and the void, as he established his cult amongst humans after being summoned to the human realm for the first time in I don't know how many years. During the weekends, you can research different skills. Some skills are only unlocked after a certain plot point. You can select 2 fields of research during these days. You will get 5 points for every skill selected for the week. During weekends, you will be able to select actions. Some actions are temporary, some action will influence resources or skills you have. Some decisions you make will require you to spend resources. And some stats are hidden and will remain so. You might feel their influence throughout the story. Try different things and reach different outcomes. Ooh. Human society. What is STEM? All set? I guess we save, so that I do not have to read this over and over again. Return, please. Okay. What is STEM? It would be interesting for them to tell me what that is. I guess we do STEM and humanities. We need to understand our followers, you know? Okay, all set. You learn that the thing in your paws is called a computer. And you can go online. It's basically a connection to a hive mind, but nicer. Maybe we shouldn't go too deep into the internet for our sanity. Since it's apparently so important, you start with the concept of money. Gold coins are boring but understandable. Oh. Should we talk to them? I guess we have weekend, right? We will laze around. You find a soft, cushy surface in the apartment and lie down with your eyes closed. Its soft embrace feels nice. And now there's a god sleeping on my sofa, huh? There go my movie watching plans. We are a CAT Eldritch god. And we are on the sofa, so he cannot sit there like a cat would do. Hours later, you wake up refreshed. You even gain some... potions. Apparently that is also important. Week 1. Are you a cat? Yes. So, enjoying the internet so far? Anything you need from me? Maybe a drink? Didn't you say you don't need food? Right, you did say that. Oh well. Well, maybe I don't need it, but I want it. Also, a drink is not food. Depending, drinks are not food. I don't need it, but I might enjoy it. Your follower, shakes his head in disbelief, but lowers and hands you a red cylindrical thing. Oh, it's beer. What's this? It's a can. I'm sacrificing half of my Sunday night beer for you, my lord. Please accept my offering. The liquid inside is fizzy, cold and bitter. Gross. Okay, maybe milk would be more up your alley then? Much better. Of course we like milk more. Oh my god, you are a fake cat. I'm your god. Wait, what? Milk is bad for real cats. I knew it. I'm an eldritch horror though. So what if you just happen to resemble a cat? It's not your fault your true form is not compatible with this world. I see. Alright. Eldritch horror lord. When will we start looking for adventures? Well, okay. You forgot my title, but I will forgive you for now. Extracting the cursed artifacts of your horrifying might from the sealed coffins hidden beneath abandoned tombs, while slaying fearsome dragons within. What? You raise a brow. One or one per head? What makes you think I have any cursed artifacts to my name? Cultural stereotypes mostly. Well, who are you to disappoint your faithful milk-bringing follower? I am very foreign to your realm. Until I establish more presence here, I'm not very well fit to do any dragon-slaying expeditions. You are free to do it on your own if you wish. Damn. Do not insult your deity, young man. My apologies. You enjoy your drinks in comfortable silence. Oh, still weekend. Okay. That is a long weekend. I I guess art and cultures in STEM? I don't know what STEM is. Yeah. You were totally wrong about the internet being nicer than your average hive mind. Yeah, that's a... Yeah. You look at ancient art. Humans find it mostly boring, but... Oh, you do find it adorable. That was the first time their souls touched the void. Art is also the void? Okay. Interesting. Should we laze around more or talk to Theodore? Can we talk to him in the week? Weekend is free time. You know what? I do not want to talk to him. He summoned me against my will. You find another soft surface. It was even big. It has even bigger pillows. Amazing. Digital followers. Okay. Theodore? Yes, my lord. Explain this to me. You show him the laptop screen. That's some blogger, I think, and she makes slimes using soap and glue. My lord, why do you watch wacky children's entertainment? No, you don't get it. Do you see how many followers this human girl has? Ah. Do I misunderstand the concept of Eldritch God followers and Twitch followers? Ah. You are beating your tails impatiently while he laughs. Do you also want to have social media following? Huh. If you manage to find your niche, you can get millions by just making videos, taking photos, or sharing your opinions on stuff. Do you also want to have social media following? Sure. I guess this is the easiest way to get followers as an Eldritch God. Yeah. I have seen people online saying modern problems require modern solutions. You are right, Theodore. I should establish my online presence. Just don't make slimes, okay? It would only attract children. And you would... No, that's not true. That's not true. I have seen a lot of ASMR channels who have different kind of slimes. And they are like scooping it up with a spoon. And it makes really nice crickling sounds sometimes. Sometimes the slimes also have like beads in them to make even more sounds. So I don't believe that this is for children. And you would probably scare them shitless. Okay, you nod. Weekday routine. More STEM and more human. Yeah. You discover social media. All those people follow each other instead of following you. Preposterous. Luckily, money does get better. IOU is a fun concept. I guess it is like I own you, and it is some kind of a startup, maybe? Oh. I guess we have now a post on social media. We need to get our followers. Hello humans, elves, dwarves and whatnot. I'm a god. Yeah, that's a good way to start it. That will get some people looking at it. You are met with digital silence. Oh, I thought it was good. I bet you guys would have answered. Broken arm. Oh god. Entrance smells different today. Entrance? Well, there's someone else coming. Hi, your lordship. Guess what? I brought you a potential follower. Oh, you better be ready for this. Like, hello, mortal. What brought you to my doorstep today? Yeah, don't mind me. It's not as if it's my house or anything. I would have answered the Chaos Goddess. Maybe that is a concept I should go for. I mean, I'm already a cat demon, so why not get even higher to an Eldritch God? Thank you, Trevor. Also, I have my, how do you call it? For every stream at the moment, I'm having one of the plushies on my lap to calm me down. You know, the way it helps. And today it is the Plague Doctor sitting here and watching stream with me. Heck yeah! And oh, yeah, he's kind of cute. He's smaller than the chicken and the fox. And boopable. He has a boopable snoot. Well, as much as this is a snoot, I guess. Yeah, don't mind me. It's not as if it's my house or anything. The man awkwardly placed a bottle of strawberry milk before you. Wait, milk can be flavored? Neat. Here, that's for you. Theodore said that you enjoy milk, no? So it's an offering. Will you recognize me as your deity of worship? He awkwardly shrugs, one shoulder barely moving. Yeah, I can get with that. The doctor said my arm should be healed in about a month, but not fully or with its abilities restored. I thought of praying to Asclepius, the god of medicine, but his priest told me to not waste his time as my injury is not life-threatening or anything. Wait, so in this universe, are there is it normal to pray to elder gods? Or how normal is this? Because you are not reacting like I would when I'm standing in front of a two-headed cat god in a suit. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't afford their services. Go on. Yeah, mine's is cheaper. Strawberry milk. That's all I need. Well, I would rather take cocoa or vanilla milk, but fine. Milk is milk. And I kind of want my arm back, you know? It's just, once I had heard of a new one here, who isn't very picky with offerings, I thought I might give you a shot. You open the bottle and take a sip. The strawberry milk itself tasted better than that of the offering. It's reluctant and weak. Weird. He doesn't expect much of you and doesn't actually believe in your powers much. Oh. So, we taste his offering inside of the strawberry milk, like his beliefs and what he wants. Like how strong wants he what he is asking for. Interesting, okay. Still, an offering is an offering, and you have accepted it. Oh, wait. Do we channel the power of the undead or channel the power of the void? I believe for broken arms, it is more like the undead one. Or, right? I guess. Otherwise, well, I do not want to turn his hand into a zombie hand, accidentally. I don't know what the power of the void means, exactly. I like the void more. Well, we will do the undead because it is broken bone. Yeah, we go with the undead. You take his cast into your paw and focus on it. You want to perform, you whisper. You want to work, to grasp and extend, to create and destroy so much even death can't stop you. For a moment the man grits his teeth and grimaces. It's over almost too quickly. Alright, all done. You can remove your arm's coffin. This is the arm's coffin. I like that. Now. The cast falls down to the floor. You proudly observe your work. Oh, fuck Jesus, what the fuck? I don't know who that Jesus person is, but you could show more gratitude. You made me a skeleton. Oh yeah, okay. Not zombie, but skeleton. I mean, does it move? As long as it moves, it's fine. Not you, just your arm. Try it, it should be stronger and better now. Visibly shaken, he jerks and scurries away. That went remarkably well. What is wrong with your eyes? Do you think he will come back? I'm praying on it, right now. Funny, I don't feel any prayers from you, although I hypothetically should. It was sarcasm, your lordship. Have you thought about discussing people's requests with them before granting anything? No. Why? Because if you talked with him beforehand, maybe that guy would have been okay with your treatment. Maybe you are unaware of this fact, but your powers are rather horrifying. Good. They should. You think about it for a second. You seem okay, though. Right, well, for the point of reference, I wanted to summon Jog Sothos, so I'm not like most people. My point is, try to understand people more. I don't know, read some fiction. Go out now. Don't read fiction to understand humankind. That will go horrible. Or quite funny, to be honest. Go outside. Talk about expectations beforehand. Just a word of advice to deity from his only follower, I guess. I will think about it. Alright, do you want something to drink? I also got another flavor for you to try. Maybe you just prefer chocolate milk to strawberry, but this one tasted even better. Good. Weekday routine. Ooh, that's new. I guess we need... Oh, interesting, okay. So, wait, can I do multiple? How many can I do? Still not... Still only 2. What should we do? We could learn more art and culture as to understand society more. And I guess one insight, because that's... I don't know what soul navigation is. I can see now how this game can have 17 different outcomes if these are all the stats. And there are, like, it seems like there are more. Weekend activities. Repost more. Lame Photoshop, bro, they say. How do I even say that? My not Eldritch tongue cannot say this. Please hydrate. Week 4. Go out. Okay, that will be interesting. Hey, your lordship, would you mind accompanying accompanying this humble follower to go shopping today. Didn't you say I scare people? Oh, right. Can you do something about it? Mask as human? I want to see us as human too. Yeah. Sure. I need this as a picture for the streamer for Kudo, because this is for sure Kudo. Yep. Okay, saving. We are a cat boy. And a cute one at that. Interesting. If it's so important, I can temporarily mask my appearance so humans won't notice anything remarkable about me. We still have the cat tail and the cat ears. I think that is already on the line of remarkable. Perfect, let's go. The outside world feels much bigger than the last time you have visited this realm. Much bigger and much emptier. Tall, loud, and a whole vomit of colors. I like this. A whole vomit of colors. Alright, stop. We are here. You observe the location. It's even more colorful than others you have passed by. Hi! Hi, Ryder. Hi, welcome in. I hope you had a great day so far. And a good beginning of the week. We are already half through. And tomorrow is Halloween. Are you excited? Do you have any plans? You observe the location. It's even more colorful than others you have passed by. The air buzzed with emotions, making your back fur stand on end. It's a main shopping street. And I will be right back, but in the meantime, you can take a look at things and see what you like. Keep an eye out for anything you might want to receive from potential followers. Ah, I should give you a list with offerings, I see. He basically vanished into thin air afterwards. You take a leisurely stroll past some storefronts until your eyes catch one specific sign. Used electronics and goods. Something about those old, ragged, tiny boxes just speaks to you. Ah, here you are. Did something specific catch your eyes? Not specific, but I think I like this place and those things. You gesture with your paws. What are they, by the way? Old retro games. You want any? I am a gamer deity. I'm doing good, thanks. Hope you are doing well. I'm well so far, I guess. Today the neighbors are a little bit louder than normally, but you know, from time to time that's okay. And I'm drawing something, but I got stuck, so Hi Hogness, if you want to, second is still open. Trevor got the first. How is your day? Is you better now? Are you getting better? Do you rest enough? Do you eat your soups and teas? I hope this point system functions. I will have to look it up, but I don't know, okay? Stream Elements should be able to use it. Oh, also. You will get this nuggie. There you go. Have fun with a nuggie. Oh, I loved this one when I was a child. Here, good sir, we will take this one. Before you process what is happening, he hands one box to you. Oh my god is a gamer. Is this an offering? No. It's just a gift. Let's go home. And you go back, learning about this world a little more with every step. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. This is also for you. I kinda need my old laptop back, you know? Yeah, I'm getting better. My cough is bad, but it's not as unpleasant after the antibiotics. Oh yeah, you were at the doctor's. I saw. I'm happy that the antibiotics help, but please take them further, even though you feel well, okay? Do take all of them. Not at once, but, you know, the full days. Don't stop in the middle. Is this also a gift? I think it is. Thank you, Theodore. Nice. I think we were on a date right now. Even though he didn't say it that way. Ah, we are back to normal. Good. Should we increase insight? I guess. What is compassion? Yeah, I will finish my dose, I promise. That's good. Please do. What means compassion? I don't know what soul navigation is, but I know what the word means. By compassion, I don't even know what the word means. I need translation, please. Compassion? Opposite of Schadenfreude. Ah. So you are happy when somebody else is happy? Or wait. The opposite of Schadenfreude can mean a lot of things. It could mean being sad because something bad happens. It could mean being happy if somebody else is happy. Ah, no, you are caring when somebody is sad. Okay. Okay. I guess we stay with the soul navigation for now. And next round we do the compassion. But we still need... There are 17 endings to this game, okay? And I guess it depends how we do these, you know? Okay, all set. Thank you, Harkness, for the translation. Weekend activities. We will post more. We need followers. That is our goal. Lame Photoshop bro, they say. Again? What a waste. Social media. Oh, again, okay. Hey, Theodore. Yes, your lordship? Why is no one following me on social media yet? He looks at the screen over your shoulder. Maybe because you don't post anything? Even if you don't have anything substantial to share, a quick pic of your food can remind people you are relevant. Okay, food. Food. For a moment I thought foot. And for me that would mean paw. But yeah, I was confused. No worries, anything for chaos. Thank you. But I'm a god. I don't need to eat. Right, you need to find something else to post about regularly then. In-law struggles. What? That scared me. Not as much as a phone call in Undertale, but it still shocked me for a second. The doorbell rings. Is this another prospective follower? There we go. What are you? Oh, hello. Hi, you have reached the Church of Akoite? The eldritch horror god of the undead in the void. How may we help you today? Are you a god? No, I am his roommate. Still not saying that word, I see. No, not to myself, it feels weird. It's like calling yourself daddy. You know, you just... No. You don't call yourself that unless you are a little bit cringe or say it to your specific other, I guess. Is Mutter better? No. No, Mutter is not better. Mutter is in German like how do you call it? If you have, well, you have, I guess, you have a mother. And you have like mom and mother. You know? Mom is like the chill way to talk to your mom, while mother is like the higher end of the word, of the title, I guess. And Mutter is mother, while Mama is like mom, you know. So it feels not weirder, but different weird, you know. Yeah. No, I'm his roommate. Hey, your lordship, you have a visitor. Don't scream, I'm right here. I'm messing around. I know, I guess, but still. I also don't understand, like, Americans. I have seen or heard of people, like Americans, who call their own father daddy. And I think, like, in German, if you heard daddy, it's the specific, you know, the specific kind of word. So calling somebody daddy in the, like, their own father, that word, is like, how did it happen that this word turned into this? If you are using it in real life. Like, how did that happen? Oh, I want to ask for your help. I'm afraid I can't give much, but I have heard you like vintage stuff. She hands you an old CD. You sniff it and then lick it. Okay. She used to listen to these songs a lot back in the day, lying on grass and looking up at the starry sky. She thought that if only she got older, she would move to a bigger city and have her own house with 2 lovely golden retrievers. Normal stuff, but that was when the future seemed to be bright and full of possibilities. Ooh, dogs? Really now? But an offering is an offering. The void of these false memories fills you up inside as you quickly bite your way through crunchy plastic. Thanks for the meal. Now, what is the burden you desire to lift it? What? What do you want, woman? In short, I met a girl. We have been together for a few months and everything is great, really. I like her a lot and she's being very nice and everything, but her family, they don't like me so much. They all have prestigious office jobs, big houses, and a maid to clean their homes. I have less to my name than their maid. They probably think I want their daughter's money, but I couldn't care less, really. However, their family is very close-knit, so not being able to invite me along to her family vacation makes her sad, so sad too. I don't want to see her sad. I see. Why wouldn't you just ask the god of wealth to dump a pile of gold on you? You are greeted with her bitter smile. To gain gold from Cation, the god of money and trade, you have to pay in gold firsthand. Wow, that somehow makes no sense and way too much sense. The rich get richer, the poor gets poorer. Hey miss, not to intrude or anything, but have you thought that maybe it's not actually about money? Maybe your girl's parents do not approve of your relationship because it's, rainbow colored? What does that mean? Gay. It means they are gay. I don't think so. You don't think you are gay? No, I think it's about money. And I'm bi. Ha, got him. Alright. Oh, should we bless her with our powers? Or should we talk to her? Last time we blessed somebody, we ended up giving him a skeleton arm, I guess. Even though it works better than his normal arm, it wasn't what he wanted. So... void? Or just talking? I do not want to accidentally kill all of their family. You know? On the other hand, I would find it kind of funny what will happen. Okay, we will bless her, sure. I now need you to think about your in-laws. You touch her shadow and reach for their memory within her memories. Somewhere else, someone else feels mild discomfort. Okay, we are killing the whole family. Here, you grant your follower her request. What was that? She blinks rapidly, images swarming her mind. Knowledge, specifically knowledge about what they lack, what they miss, what they think they have lost a long, long time ago, not realizing they had never had it. If you play your cards right, you might win their favor. Cool, can I also have that? You want to know what kind of microwavable pancakes some random man associates with his childhood? So, then, go forth, my faithful follower, and wield this divine knowledge with wisdom of your own. Let us know how it went, okay? Alright, thank you. I hope it'll help. Well, if you know what they are lacking, then maybe you can help them getting it. Not with money, but you know. Wow, you are getting better at this. I'm a god after all. Sure, I bought you more jockey milk. Oh, jockey milk. Straight from a brown cow. Nice. Weekday routine. I guess more insight. And then humanities? Still don't know what STEM is. Money keeps getting better. You have a feeling you're going to love banking. Weekend activities. Oh, More posting. You post some pictures, mostly selfies. Perhaps counterintuitively, but you get some prestige from it. Week 6. How many weeks are there? If we are having like 20 weeks, let's say, and we have 17 endings, this will not end well. Pizza delivery. I was prepared this time. Ding ding ding. Who's there? You wait for Theodore to open the door, but then remember he's not home. Whatever, you are an independent adult. God, and you can greet your new followers yourself. What the heck? Hi, your pizza. Greetings, mortal. Is this a real cat? Or is this a costume? Oh, what the fuck? This creature doesn't look like a human. A deity, a demon, or Sonic being from within. No, it's something unbeknown to you completely. Panic and hide, panic and murder. Grant its wish and hope it leaves you alone. He only wants to give you the pizza. But we will grant you a wish, mortal. You take a deep breath, maybe, just maybe. You can reason with it. Offer it something it doesn't have, so it will go away satisfied. Carefully, you approach the creature. We are a cat runaway, attack, or are careful around new people, so I guess that makes sense. We are so cute. What do you wish for? A signature? The order's already paid for, I just need you to confirm delivery. Already paid? Did it take something from you without you even being alerted? It must be even more powerful than you imagine. What can I give you to get back what you have taken? I am a god after all. I can grant you more than you have taken. Are you really a god? Okay. We are mad. Does it question your power? You can't help but bare your teeth. Are these my teeth? Where are the... How many tails do I have? Holy shit. That's right, creature. Take this bargain or leave. Can you make my manager less of a pain in the ass? He always complains about fucking everything. Reluctantly, you touch the creature's shadow, only to learn that, to your surprise, it obeys a human. That human is always angry and shouting, red in the face. He always wanted to be a detective but failed all fitness tests every time, doing too fast at the start and overexerting himself before they ended. You don't dare to touch the creature itself. The human you are talking about, with a red face and sweaty palms, and the shirt he never washed? That's exactly him. He wanted to be a detective once. He never did anything to achieve his dream, and failed, but the pain of the future he never had still lives within him. You can use this knowledge to strike him where it hurts. Do you think he will be happy if I base my detective character on him? I kinda want to write a book, so... Maybe. Was this knowledge useful? Yeah, man, that's like real cool. Here, you can have your money back. He gives you the box and a crumbled banknote. Is that all? Yes, that's a bit less than the pizza's price, but I don't have more money on me right now. Sorry. You hear footsteps approaching. Hi, thank you for delivery, but I thought I already paid for the order. Yes, but the god here... Oh, sorry, never asked for your name. No, did I? Well, he helped me with a work problem and asked for the pizza cost back. I can afford pizza, thank you. Here's your money back. Hey, it's mine now. I will just use another note then. Thanks. You two are pretty cool, you know. No problem, my guy. Alright, I gonna wine. Please order again. Imagine you're a pizza delivery man and an eldritch god opens the door and just grants you a wish because he's scared of you. So, why do you want my pizza money? Oh, it smells good. Did you want some? You're kind of too embarrassed to answer. Weekdays. Okay. More soul navigation. More art. Weekend activities. Social media. We need followers. You post some pictures, mostly selfies. Perhaps counter into a flame. Yeah, okay. More pristine. I don't know what that does. But the game also told us that there are hidden stats. Pet project. The doorbell rings again. Hi, who's there? Oh, it's you. Are you doing fine? Good morning. Sorry for showing up uninvited. I'm actually doing great. Sorry about last time. I ran away without a second thought, but then I had some time to get used to my new arm, and it's actually performing well. His lordship was right. It is stronger than before. Granted, people look at me funny sometimes, but better than essentially being one-handed, eh? I can lift twice as much as before, and it doesn't go numb if I lie on it for hours. So, thank you, really. Your method might have been unorthodox, but it's the first time a god has cared enough to do something for me. You cast theory and I told you so look. He sighed. We are glad your life was improved. And who might this little princess be? Oh, Children are not our friend. The child peeps out from behind the man's back and fixes you with a curious gaze. Oh, that's my daughter. She's actually wanted to ask you for a favor too, if you don't mind. You don't have to entertain her if it's too much of a problem, but she was really insistent on meeting you. Even promised to wash the dishes for a whole month. You're not sure what specifically a child might want from you, though. Oh, and here's the offering for your trouble. Now, sweetie, give Mr. God the offering. Here, Your Honor. No, sweetie, Your Honor is your Uncle Steve. He's a judge. Echoid is God, not a lawyer. Here, God, not a lawyer. Okay. From her devious smile, you can see that the child is just messing with you. It's banana milk, albeit an intense and very sincere offering, even though children's emotions lack a certain kick to it. Okay, little princess, what do you pray for? Jesus? No, me. But I am a who. What do you want? By the way, is Jesus real? Who? Never mind. I knew it. I want a kitty. A kitty, huh? We could channel the powers of the undead again. This happened with the powers of the undead. So, I'm guessing if we are channeling the powers of the undead to get her a kitty, then it might be a skeleton kitty. That would be kinda cute though, right? Should we do nothing? Since it is a parent-child thing? And if we get him mad, he is not in our church anymore? On the other hand, I want to see a kitty that is powered by the void, to be honest. You extend your paw. Please don't tell me you're going to brainwash a child. And retract it. Fine. Okay, so why won't you allow your kid to have a pet? She's allergic. Oh, that is a bug. That's not how it should be. And why did you mention this before? I was just about to mention exactly that. You have no idea what being allergic means on a biological level. Okay, I'm back. Had to panic sort out stuff for when the queen arrives. Do not panic. We don't do panic here. You do not need to panic. You are with a god. That's a moment. But good that it was sorted out. Good job. Are you sure you're opposed to brainwashing? Yes, I am quite certain. Is there any other way? Why does he have a cast again? We could give her a skeleton cat. Skeleton cats don't have fur. Summoning something that's not whole and not here is going to cost you some potence. But then you reach the neighborhood, asking who's going Tio Demevier? Death to jump and bask in the sunlight once again? What is he talking about? But then you reach the neighborhood, asking who's going Tio Demevier? Death to jump and bask in the sunlight once again? I don't understand. I had a day less than I thought, so had to flip some things around. That does feel quite weird, you won't lie. However, something assembles nearby and makes its way towards you. Kitty! It's not perfect, but you were working with limited resources. Sweetie, do you like this kitty? Yes, it's a nice kitty. You're not going to take my cat away from me, are you, Dad? Mr. God, can you prevent my father from taking the kitty away from me? Your daughter is a pretty smart kid. Prevent? Really? Uncle Steve is a bad influence. Is this cat hypoallergic? I don't know, maybe. It's still mostly dead. Does it sweat or salivate? Probably not. It's hard to know what a dead cat wants. Okay. Darling, please let me tell Mom about the kitty before you show it to her, okay? I'm afraid she will need some time to process it. So say thank you and let's go home, alright? Why did you have a day less to sort things out? Is it because Halloween? Thank you for the kitty, Mr. God. My name's Accoid. Thank you, Accoid. I just summoned a cat. Let's say compassion and stem, whatever that is, still. While one of your heads watched educational videos, the other definitely doesn't look at funny cat compilations. Now you can research other topics. How cool! You try to stay updated on every online gossip. After all, what can be cooler and more reliable than a local deity also being aware of some Hollywood celebs controversy? Sure, that will help. Are you real, lols? Lols? You get a DM. Are you a real god, lols? Are you going to respond to that? Not directly, no. There's no need to feed the trolls. You are getting really, really good at this. Thank you. Furies. Oh yeah. Fairies. Today you decided to go for a walk and just interact more with the bigger world. It's mostly been uneventful. Just you absorbing knowledge, observing and remembering. However, one question continues to pester you on your way back. Theodore. Oh, hi, welcome back. What's up? What's a furry? You patiently wait for him to stop laughing like crazy. So, you look like a cat, right? As I have been informed by you multiple times. Well, yeah, anyway, there are some people who are really into it, you know? When you are like partly animal, partly human-like, bipedal but with fur, hence furries. Where are those people then? Why do I not have enough followers yet? Oh, being the deity of the fairies. I like it. Online. So, an internet thing. Yeah, a real niche and obscure one, don't bother. Basically, those people just like the way you look. You looked, nothing more. What an enlightened conversation. Even if you did manifest as a common house pet, it does come with its own benefits. More. Okay, compassion and humanity. First rule of economics: you can't eat paper. Well, you can, but humans generally can't. Humans can eat paper if they want to. Yeah. They might not be real followers, but they are still yours. Oh, furry follow-up. Still intrigued, you end up doing more research about furries. It sours your mood to learn that cats are not the most popular species among them. Even dogs rate higher. Since when? I mean, yeah, there are a lot of furry pictures that I see that are more dog-like. But, well, have I ever seen a furry that is a cat? Like in a furry suit, you know? Not cat girls, but furry suit. I think not. But on the other hand, I also haven't seen any, like so many furries. Like, also the kind of furries, you know? I know dog and cat, and that's mostly it. Oh, and I guess something like dragons and so on. But these are not furries, they are called something else again. Interesting. Speaking about dogs, that guy. Something up? Why are we talking furries? So, you see I'm a cat. Oh, well, I am behind the chat, I guess. Let me help you out with this one. Is it this one? There we go. We are a deity, an elder god, and we are looking like a two-headed cat. Man, you know? And when we are switching into our human form, we still have the cat ears and the cat tail. So we were walking outside and apparently someone called us a furry. And then we asked him, what is that? And then we looked online right now. And now we are back here. Yeah, that's why. Something up? Maybe I should move you somewhere else. Well, if I am putting you over here, you will, like, you know, yeah. Ah, okay, I was so confused. Okay, We are we are not talking about furries because of me, okay? Okay. Something up? I might need to focus more on my divine skills. I just remembered an unpleasant former acquaintance. Oh? My connection to the arcane. I meant your acquaintance about whom you speak with such disdain. Death. Please don't threaten me. I mean, death. The god of death. Death. Not a fan? He's very annoying. I'm a cat. I guess I have 9 lives, so I also have 9 deaths. Ooh. Speaking about death, I must have found the right spot. Who is... Death is also a little cutie. Look at him. Suddenly a man appears. Or a woman. Or neither. Probably neither, actually. Who are you? Didn't anyone teach you to knock? Greetings, fellow seeker of life beyond life. I am Poderick the Dreaded, an archlich of the third of the 7 forbidden circles. So, which circle taught you not to knock? Taught you not to knock. Well, it's probably a prospective follower, but thinking about death made you really annoyed. Word has reached me that here resides a master of death, one who can raise the deceased beyond simple animated corpses, while also retaining their intelligence and most of their habits. Most of them? I've been told zombies of this master sometimes get new habits, such as going to bed before midnight, brushing their teeth twice a day, and even drinking 8 glasses of water. That is basing self-care skill, I guess. I personally find this pointless, but they gain even more illusion of performances. So I have come to beg this master to teach me his ways. Finally, someone understands my genius. Oh, immortal master, is this truly your work? You could reach for the stars with your unparalleled skill. Imagine how mighty your army can be. Whole kingdoms will be conquered, nations ruled. I don't like where this is headed. No, let him speak. Please, oh, immortal master, if I could have even a tiny bit of your wisdom. First of all, I am a god, and you should address me as your lord. Oh, so you have reached the power to rival gods? No, I'm literally a god, a deity. But I have worshipped death for centuries. Is this your new employ, my lord? Great, a dead Frenchman to embarrass the living. Oh, Theodore is right. This is just great. I am not death. That's the whole point. I am the ruler of power even death cannot comprehend. My name is... Adjokrititep, the god of the undead and the void. What happened to Eckhart? Shh, just enjoy it. Now, will you abandon death and his teaching and worship me for eternity and beyond? Yes, I will offer you my thoughts and prayers, if only you bless me with some of your wisdom. On the great amp... Oh, the great amp... Ends map. Oh, they are all going the wrong way. My sushi is running away. Oh. You shake your head in mock disappointment. I'm so sorry, my lord. Please help this one. No. I find it funny. No. But why, O lord? You're not devoted. You just abandon one god for another. My church has no place for the feeble-minded and weak-willed. I understand. I will pray to you every night for 100 years. Would I have a chance then? Maybe. Thank you, O Lord. I will not disappoint you. That is a funny game. I thought you wanted new followers, and they seem pretty enthusiastic. Was there another reason for rejecting them? They smelled gross, and I didn't like it. Do you think death will welcome them back? Please don't mention that guy again. I have had enough of him for today. Okay. Even more. Yay. Let's go for the abyss. I guess we came out of it, so... This feels more... We know what the Divine Order is and we know what the abyss is. This feels like either one or the other. Hi chat, I'm not an idiot. I am a god, okay? They respond with praying emoji. Nice of them. Thank you for your donations to the Church of Echoid. Please attend our weekly digital services, led by yours truly. I am blessing all of your Doritos and Kermit merch remotely. I like this. This is such a good build-up for a character. Online miracles. Hello chat, ready for some miracles? Today I'm going to read your minds live. No one is watching your stream yet. A whole hour later, you get a comment. Yes, it's not a scam and I'm not stalking you. After all, your whole profile is boring and full of misattributed quotes about misery, suffering and weapons. No mentions whatsoever of your favorite little colorful pony friend Sunday morning cartoon. Also, personally, I find it a much more fun thing to write long-ass rants about. No, I'm not a hacker, I'm a god. Hey, F you too. Philosophy. This didn't went well. Your lordship, are you busy? Not particular, no. Oh, a shiny new mortal. Theodore Sigh. You observe the young man accompanying him. Is he still a teenager or already an adult? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Yes, that's my student. I have had the misfortune of mentioning you once, and he's been constantly annoying me about you ever since. Well, you should have bring him here earlier then. I am nothing if not benevolent. He's not even a real god, prof. Please do not insult my deity like that. How would you like me to insult him then? I'm sorry. Can I eat your annoying child? Please don't. I'm right here. Okay. No eating annoying children. Sad. And what makes you think I'm not a real godchild? You don't even have a temple. You live on my teacher's couch. So this is what bothers him? You find yourself unable to remain offended. Some deities live in caves or woods or even caverns. What's your problem? Actually, fair point. But your supposed powers also make no sense. What can you even do as a god of nothing? This is a joke, right? Nothing. Ooh. The light flickers and crawls away from you as you infuse the world with your power. Ah! Do you believe in me now, mortal? That's even worse. Excuse me. What about your free will? Don't your miracle undermine our worth as species? Wait, what? Our free will, don't you mind? No. Instead of living of our own volition, we are bound to your whims, and if something goes awry, it only takes a timely sacrifice to the right divinity to magically undo it. It's even kind of amusing. How about resisting temptation to magical solve your problems then? Also, don't confuse me for a vending machine. I can always refuse your shitty sacrifice. On a whim? No. Of my own free will. And what if don't? You haven't let me finish. Yeah, no. Don't. The thing is, the afterlife is real. Divine morality is real. It doesn't impose on your free will, though. You can choose not to believe in any deity, refuse their blessings, reject their punishments, embrace nihilism, and fade into nothingness. Aren't you the god of nothingness, though? Aren't you making a bad faith argument, though? 5 minutes ago, you were questioning the validity of my divinity. Anyway, no, I'm not the god of nothingness. I'm the god of the void. And what's the void? Do you like chocolate eggs? My little brother does. Cool, so the void is the place where the plastic toys of those chocolate eggs resides, the moment after they are packed and before their capsule is opened. Wait, what? Place where the plastic toy of those chocolate eggs resides, the moment after they are packed and before their capsule is opened. Oh, so the world in between, you could say. Oh! I just got it! He is Schrödinger's cat! He is a cat deity of the void because Schrödinger's cat is somewhere in between. That makes somewhat of sense. Turbo is daddy? I didn't know. Hey, Prof. Yes? You are worshipping Slavoj Zizek, aren't you? Get out. Oh, come on, Professor. Maybe we could convert this young lost soul. Theodore groans. Not you two. Well, am I dead? Okay, more abyss and more insight? Maybe it is not right to try them as balanced as possible, but okay. More followers. Sometimes even you can't believe it works, but it does. Pondering life choices. Yeah, you are. How many weeks are there? Philosophy, follow-up. I don't like that child. So you are not afraid of summoning eldritch horrors to this world. Enjoy a beer or two. And are apparently a professor. What do you do? I teach. Da. Fair. Okay, I teach philosophy. Aha. Fair. Most people also have that reaction. Anyway, yeah. I go to a place, bore kids to death with my impeccable speaking skills, and then leave. Once in a while, I have to produce a boring derivative article on some old SF text that everyone in the Nietzsche-obsessed mother has already over-analyzed. Truly, a life one can only dream of. I am not really sure whether that's a good thing or not. You know, it's funny. What exactly? You are supposed to be an eldritch horror, a mind unreachable and fundamentally inhuman. Kind of like that, yeah? But yet, the first thing you wanted to know about me was my occupation, as if we truly are defined by our labor. You know what? I'm neither omnipotent nor omniscient. I'm not your capital G God that judges your objective worth. Only your subjective worth matters to me. What a sentence. Yeah, but I have another theory. Won't share right now, though. I need to sleep on it. Also, I didn't ask for your occupations to judge your character. I have been living with you for a while now. I asked because your student kid made me think. I apologize again for whatever he said. He's an edgy one. I have heard from his usual professors that he walked into the databases and relative algebra class and screamed something about blockchain being the only true future and was escorted out. The stupidest part is that blockchain has nothing to do with database structures. No, it's not about that. He said that I'm not a real god because I don't have a temple. So I have decided that we need to erect a temple in my name. Of course, you would be promoted to head priest. And how are we paying for your temple, my lord? I will think about the specifics later. Okay, more abyss and more inside. Sometimes even you can't believe. Okay. Spam emails. Oh yeah. Dear Sir, I have been requested by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company to contact you for assistance in resolving a matter. Sure. Why are you reading spam emails? Why are you reading my spam emails? Was just passing by, saw the Nigerian prince copy-paste, but really why? They are hilarious. They are nutritious. They are inspiring. I mean, we try to reach as many followers as possible, so I guess they are inspiring. Don't tell me you are seriously impressed. Honestly, if you fall for this, you deserve to be scanned. Anyway, you might be wise, experienced, and live a joyless existence, but this is my first time seeing this Nigerian prince thing. Don't ruin it for me. Okay. No ruining scam emails for my deity. Got it. Temple research. You sit down and think about your future temple. What do you want from it? What have other gods, goddesses, and horrors unimaginable done for their place of power? Maybe you need to ask around. The skies and the ruins. The closest this realm has to eternity. Heavens. The place where most gods spend their time. What a heck. Ahoy, Boko. Are you talking to me? Ye betcha. In the same boat with ye here. Me not well respected here. I've been told me too young and fake for the proper kind anyways, eh? I've been trying to get kinda accepted here for, 20-something human years, but to no avail. First time seeing another non-member though. Ye open to collaborate? Sorry if I'm butchering this, but... maybe. More importantly, who are you? Me? The flying spaghetti monster, of course. Okay. Monster, you say? Are you from the other realm? In a sense, ye? Me, the monster of Mars, the most abstract. Marses, okay. Did you know the number of pirates is inversely proportional to the global temperature? And why do you care? Dunno, just a fun fact. Anyway, you said you're too young and fake? Well, I'm definitely real and have outlived many a human. Yeah, the flying spaghetti monster, sadly without a picture. And I don't... Does the spaghetti monster talks like this? So what keeps you outside these gates then? You survey the crimson skies. Maybe because I am a real monster, that's why. The Pantheon and its members will be there tomorrow after all. It might be a good idea to pay it more attention. Oh, the in-laws again. Okay. Behold my greatness, mortal. Behold my greatest mortal. Oh, it's you again. Ready to convert to embrace my church and its teachings? Hi. That's not an answer. Anyway, did the knowledge I bestowed upon you help? Kind of. Is your friend home? I will have you know I got promoted to head priest of this humble church. I am in bed. I am good boy. Yes, you are good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Dog doesn't taste good. Not for me, at least. Isn't being a friend more important? Depends. Determining one's self through his own labor is capitalist, not to mention ableist. But determining oneself through others is even more so pathetic, even in this economy. Anyway, what help can I offer that my god cannot? Yes, about this, I have to apologize. Pardon? You are right, it was about us being gay. Using divine knowledge definitely helped, but even though now they don't hate me, they still disapprove of our relationship. And you still care because? I love her. Cute. Well, I can make them forget about their scorn towards same-sex attraction if you can manage to bring them here. No, I don't think you will, with all due respect, my lord. And I was just about to get offended. Okay, why do you think that? The religious beliefs say that being gay is a grave sin, and I have heard that contradicting divine influence can end in disaster. They are not the nicest people, but I don't want them to suffer from that, you know? Alright, you have a point. So, what will you ask from your god? In fact, any divine authority can be safely overridden by a stronger deity authority. But you're not even officially recognized by the Pantheon. You probably don't stand a chance. Right, divine convictions can't be overridden using force, but can be challenged by people holding them. So I thought they maybe, and I deeply apologize for my sheer audacity beforehand. Oh damn, it's so improper. Stop mumbling and get to the point. You came here with a specific proposal in mind, so spit it out. With all due respect, my lord, could you pretend to be gay? Excuse me, what? Well, you didn't dismiss me when I first came, so I thought that maybe I wasn't bothered. And I'm still not, to be honest. I do think language separates your kind from each other more than gender. Can I ask what you mean? Well, our guest here speaks English, and so does her girlfriend's father. If I showed both of them a picture of a toy soldier, they would instantly recognize it by name. In that sense, their minds are more closely linked than that of her and the girl living above us. She is Chinese, by the way, a first-generation immigrant. For her, the toy has no significance whatsoever. Oh, gotcha. You understood that? Yes, pretty much. Could you please explain that for the layperson in the audience? It's your stupid G.I. Joes. Even if you were never a fan, you probably grew up surrounded by them, so whenever you see one, you remember your childhood. Like a boy next door would obsess over them and offer to mow the lawn over summer vacation just to get their hands on one. Kids in your pre-K class would all argue over having the coolest one, right? Right. Well, your mind is full of those little G.I. Jones. But they are just toys. I grew up in a place where we had neither pre-K nor a weird obsession with mowing the lawn. Most of us used public transport and high school kids weren't allowed to drive. Honestly, when I learned that people here paid for cooking classes, I thought that meant something advanced. The likes of culinary school, not that fully grown adults still struggle to make simple French fries. Why are you so mad at food? Because he is lying. French fries aren't considered to be an easy recipe for home cooking. Are you reading my mind? No. How did you know then? When you summoned me, you mentioned you were French and that you were sorry for being one. Naturally, it was one of the first search terms I entered, and I was confused for a good few minutes. I asked myself, why would my first follow claim to be a sliced and deep-fried until golden root vegetable? Did you want to maybe try some French fries? Why, you offering me a taste of your soul? I am not a potato. I'm teasing. Cute. What was that? Oh wait, your request, which is? You pretending to be gay. And this should help how? They will see that real gods support same-sex relationships. Why can't you just mention Apollo, His tragic bisexual endeavors are well known enough. And how often does Apollo bless us, mere mortals, with his presence? We already tried this approach and it didn't do any good. Knowing something and seeing something with your own two eyes are very different things. And how would they, see and stuff? and stuff? Yeah, well, how? Well, can you publicly go on a date with another man, please? Let me guess, you would also want me to appear human, yes? I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to determine your gender because you're basically two cats in a suit. Okay, if I do this, you and your girlfriend will recognize me as your one and only deity of worship. You will send me your offerings and you will promote me amongst your people. Sure. And whom shall my god date? Are you really asking? You, of course. Pardon? You are friends. I am his priest. Yes, you told me your new priesthood to be of more importance than friendship, but neither of you denied your friendship, and you live together. And you bicker like an old married couple. You are smarter than you look. I am in the middle of a war, after all. Okay, your lordship, do you mind? Do you think publicly dating a mortal will make me look more approachable and humane in the eyes of the general public? Maybe? Then I don't mind. Please dress nicely for our date. Are you going to dress nicely? Of course. I'm going to wear human skin after all. I guess we just was pressured into dating? Though I don't think we have a preference. Weekend activities. This is a long game, especially if there are 17 endings. And this is still the first one. Do we need to socialize with other gods? I guess. The heavens smell like dogs and gods. Not today, you decided. Time to leave. Well, that was a face. Pretended date. Well, you weren't kidding about dressing nicely. Although I must ask, it's not like literally someone else's skin, right? We are the same as before. What do you mean? I did not skin anyone and wear their skin as a pillowcase. The wind caresses your weirdly naked and oddly singular face. You feel quite serious and solemn. No, I mean, you didn't borrow someone else's facial appearance. Not really, no. This face is as much mine as my last two. I have gathered enough knowledge of the human soul to make mine in my own image. It too reflects who I am. Alright. It's a wacky fanfiction trope. Acknowledging it doesn't change the fact though. You seem pretty upset about dating me, you know. I could get offended. No, it's not that. Do you know what fanfiction is? Funfiction? Funfraction? What's that? Stories based on pre-existing stories. Take someone else's playground and use it to your heart's content. Ah, so every human secretly wants to be like me? Why? You too want to take someone else's realm and F with it, none? I only had the most academic of interests at heart. You know, the default position in today's society is that fanfiction is trashy and immature and kind of lame for both the creators and the readers too. But that's just stupid. Okay. Those people don't care about art theory, they just want to hate on something. If you really apply the theory without the I hate teenager girls bias, the existence of fanfictions is amazing. Like, come on. At its core, fanfiction is a very postmodern thing, with an intentional derivativeness, spontaneous pluralism, and unapologetic rejection of the idea of a grand and universal meaning. Too much. Isn't it cool? I thought you didn't enjoy being in a fanfiction trope as of right now. It feels pretty surreal, so I felt obligated to invoke meta-awareness. Then I realized that metafiction is still fiction. If you truly are a character in a story, there is no way for you to challenge this fact. Sorry, I'm blabbering. Do you want to hold hands, by the way? You are supposed to blush over it. Can I refuse? I suppose, but we are on a date and under surveillance. Fair enough. You offer Theodore your hand. Oh, they even did the art for it. Human fingers are surprisingly flexible and intertwine naturally. Monkeys with their stupid monkey bodies and lizard brains. Okay, so next step. We need to take a leisurely walk around and enjoy our time together. Publicly, the more affectionate we are, the better. You promptly walk for a few blocks. How does one feel affection? You can read our minds, can't you tell? I can tell that it's there. I don't really understand where it begins, though. One moment there's nothing, and then it suddenly exists. I have read stories too, but even the most praised authors don't provide an answer. With other emotions, it's more formulaic, I think. You can pinpoint most of them to a singular, cathartic event. If someone wrongs you, you feel hatred. If someone does something nice for you, you feel gratitude. And of course, human connection to the void is born out of loss. Normally, you humans don't realize you treasure something until you lost it, because your minds are not equipped to deal with nothingness. So, what makes you sometimes aware of love? Theodore suddenly stops and looks at you. A friend of mine once asked me the same, and I had answered that love is when you notice the small and insignificant things about another person, and those trivial things feel special. But that's not your point of reference. I guess you can interpret love as treasuring someone or something so much that you fear losing them before it actually happens. A lot of people say love is both pleasure and pain, thus it is more mourning something not lost yet, suffering from the very fact of its finiteness. How can you tell this about myself? Observation, mostly. I do live with you. The hand in yours feels warm and soft. I didn't understand any of it. So if we are all lost, I am fine with it. We are part of the void after all. We have been circling around this district for hours now. Take me somewhere else. Do you have a specific location in mind? As a matter of fact, I do. Could you show me your favorite place around town? Your how? Weekday routine. Okay, so more abyss. And we go to art and culture. Why not? We have so much to do. Sometimes even you can. Okay. Not having much to do, you decided to meditate and connect to the abyss. See what others of your kin have to say. The abyss sends you a message. The message is lol kitty. Ha. You swear to yourself that not a single living soul can learn about this, I guess. It is, I believe it is translated into English, so maybe the translation sometimes is wacky. I have decided that I need a website for my church. What, no show of enthusiasm? It's a lovely idea, but in this economy, do you know how much a software engineer costs? I miss my scholarship days. I was paid a shitload just to attend class and I lived like a king. Now I live like a moderately wealthy janitor. Fine, you need to figure out how to make imaginary numbers one day. Become human. Curious about the aftermath, you check the news. It's only proper for a beginner god to monitor his publicity, or so you think. 10 deities you didn't know were queer. How dare these mortals put you at number 9, you hiss in displeasures. What irritates your lordship today? I'm pretty sure I heard someone trying to learn heavy metal vocal techniques, so I wanted to check in with you. Oh, our hissing. You show him the article. Don't worry, a lot of queer teenagers have already decided they wanted to stan you and be kitty-kinis. Here, they actually made a quiz based on this piece. Which queer god or goddess are you? Exactly. Whomst did you get? Ashamed to tell, but... ashamed to tell, but Apollo. Apparently, thinking about the Roman Empire often makes one qualified. Isn't he originally Greek? Yes, but the Romans didn't have their own alternative, so they imported Apollo as is. Damn, his love life was a disaster though. You clicked on the test. Oh, do I do a test now? It asks you pointless questions about which song out of the repertoire of musicians you have never heard of is your favorite. I am literally me. You hiss again. Stupid test. Yes, this sound. Pretty unsettling, not going to lie. I've never known that human vocal cords can produce such a thing. By the way, why aren't you reverting back to your usual attire? I don't know. This one is also me, and it feels pretty comfortable. Touching fabric is way less unpleasant for once, so I might as well stick with it. It feels right, probably for some bullshit divine order reason. Weekday routine. Okay, more abyss. And inside? Okay. Weekend. We haven't lazed around for a while. You bring sofa pillows to bed. Amassing a whole mountain of pillows. It's the best. Week 15. The Frog Prince. The door rings today. It's been an uneventful month, so you hope it's a new follower. Froggy! Hello, I'm here to pray. Wow, jackpot. Go on, I am listening. Oh, I thought you were rather monster-like? Don't assume things about thy deity. She looks kind of scared, so you immediately back down. And here I thought it would make me look more approachable. So how can this singular, humble, eldritch god help you today? You observe the frog in her hands. My head priest is French. He might enjoy the meat, but I would ask you to refrain from such offerings next time. Oh, no, that's not an offering. It's my ex. Here, that's the offering. Her actual offering appears to be a piece of fabric. Upon close examination, you identify it as a preschool-sized white dress. It tastes bitter and low-key spoiled. She wanted to be a fairy once because, of course. But then... Bah. Is it bad? I'm sorry, I haven't heard you like sentimental pieces. I have heard. Yes, I do. Yours is just soiled with bad associations. What happened? Did a fairy steal your firstborn? Kind of. So, is this an insufficient offering? I would really prefer something else. For example, that acrylic charm attached to your phone case. Actually, give me the case as well. But it's a limited edition. You came here to ask for a divine miracle. And yet you can't spare a trinket? I'm generous, but I'm not cheap, you know. Right. Reluctantly, she gives you what you have asked for. Oh yes, much better. The memories of her first convention are bubbly and fizzy, most notably joyous. They shine bright like the twin charms, purchased with the sole intent of being exchanged. A ritual of sorts. She and her best friends are dressed in impractical customs of fictional space. Blood sacrificing, emperor worshipping, troops. So, what's your request? I'm sorry for trying to trick you. You see, I do have a grudge against fairies now. It was cheap of me trying to give you that dress as an offering. I know, and I always wanted to be blessed by a fairy when I was a little girl. I refused to join any church and declared my allegiance to the fairies. But no one showed up right. That was until I met my boyfriend. Well, my ex-boyfriend, I guess. And here I was under the impression that your kind doesn't approve of relationships with non-sentient species. No, that's not a frog. You see, we started dating, like, in high school. It was my first relationship, and every girl I knew told me, men are trouble. That I should keep an eye on my future bae. Not allow him to go fishing without supervision, and that his board friends are going to suck. Stuff like that. Not sure I'm following, but go on. Well, I thought it was normal, not to feel much about the boy. So when Dave confessed to me, I agreed. Like, I didn't feel any butterflies, but he was nice enough. My parents liked him fine, and he never made mean jokes about me or my friends. We moved together to another city, started and finished college, planned to marry and stuff. He never complained when I asked him not to go to any parties without me, and I thought we were doing fine, without any magical intervention or help. We were doing fine until a month ago. I found out that he was liking other girls' photos online. Oh no, he's liking pictures. Chatting with them, watching movies together online. Is that an issue? I don't know anymore, but I got pretty pissed. Like, everyone told me it was unacceptable, so I shouted at him and everything. Even broke some tableware. And then, for the first time, a fairy godmother made her entrance. Told me I was doing perfectly fine in life, so she never felt the need to interfere. Said if my Prince Charming was behaving unprincely towards me, it was a job for her. Cursed him into a frog. And what's the condition? Every curse has a lifting condition. The true love's kiss, of course. Makes sense, right? So it didn't work. As you can see, no it didn't. Semantics probably, but should the love be mutual or... I don't know. I don't know whether he loved me or if I was just convenient. And why do you care? He's not your prince. The charm didn't work. Well, some other princes will lift the curse in your stead. I don't know. Maybe he deserved it, but will he be okay? Even if he cheated on me, I still don't want him to be eaten by your French friend or something. He likes his priest status more than his friend status. But speaking about your froggy problem, it's some other god's will. The fairies are like clear clerks for them, so it would be rude of me to interfere and step on another deity's toes. What I can do for you is help you get over the dude. You can? Sure. You feel wronged and you fully deserve to embrace that. You smiled at her and whispered to her consciousness, "There's no need for you to feel guilty." Better? Oh, yes, kind of. Like I feel justified. You will find someone else more deserving, okay? You stand in the doorway and watch her throw the unfortunate frog away with a smile. Ah, that's your girl. Is somebody else also confused about this story? He can watch movies with other people online? That's not cheating. What is this? Weird. Let's go with STEM, even though I don't know what it is. Wow, they did that to an atom? As you adjust your lack of fur, more limited vision, and other side effects of presenting as human-like, you discover many positive effects too. Pizza apparently does taste nice, even when it's not an offering. A perfectly thin and crispy crust baked to golden perfection. Its edges are kissed with a delightful char that adds a hint of smokiness to every bite. Atop this canvas of culinary delight, a rich tapestry of flavors awaits. A generous layer of velvet tomato sauce, crafted from vine-ripped tomatoes and secret herbs, forms the base and offers a burst of vibrant, tangy freshness. Next, a lavish blend of the finest mozzarella cheese, carefully hand-pulled to achieve that perfect melt-in-your-mouth consistency, cascades over the sauce and creates a luscious harmony. Yes, perfection. I can't help but feel disappointed. I am not eating calf brains in red wine sauce ever again. Did he cook that for us? More abyss. And more STEM. We are lacking behind in that one. You find an even better source of the void than social media. They're called image boards. We can talk to him. Care for a movie? Sure. Some might call it slacking off your duties, but a deity should maintain close ties to their priest. The real thing. A red can in the kitchen catches your attention. You make a mental note that, nowadays, treasure chests are called fridges. Kidding. You're more intelligent than that. Hey, Theodore. Yes, your lordship? Is Santa Claus a god? The fairy godmother kind of is, I guess. So I am not too sure anymore. Oh, pretended date again. I have good news, by the way. What's that? Death died? No. Remember that girl with homophobic in-laws? Of course. After all, that pretended date was kind of fun. Theodore brought you to the shore and introduced you to the local fish market. You were surprised. His favorite place just became his favorite a few days ago. Well, you were surprised he had a favorite place there and didn't yearn for his home country, somewhere far away. Anyway, she sent a message. Her girlfriend is also grateful and sent offerings. Neat! And what about the parents? Oh, they are having a crisis of faith. A thrifting, obsessed catboy is a better god to his followers than Big G. Makes you think. Well, glad it worked out. Yeah, same. Hey, what would you say to just chill today? Maybe a movie and popcorn? Oh, I bought you more milk. Oh, death approaches. You're lounging around, watching some B-tier movie then. Well, darkness clouds and forms a small hurricane, dead center on the carpet. Can you please stop doing that? The air smells like red dog, irritating and horrible. Death is a dog? That would explain why I dislike him. Spare me. Echoed, you know what you are doing. Do you not know how to knock? The Grim Reaper does not knock. And you most certainly did not knock when you pulled dead souls back into life. I'm sorry, are you Death? I am Death. Guess what? He is the god of... And yet you still find yourself amusing, Echoed. Guess what? He is the god of. There we go. And yet you still find yourself amusing, Arcoil. So there's Death in my living room, wearing sweatpants. Why are you wearing sweatpants, by the way? You always think the Grim Reaper rocks a black cloak and carries a scythe. Death half laughed, half barked. For all your study of wisdom, you remain blind, Theodore Octave Angieux. You know my name? I am Death. I await each one of you at the end of the road. Of course I know your name. Unlike your chosen patron god, Death does not discriminate. Excuse me? Are you going to deny being quite picky with your blessings then? Mortals should move on once their fate amongst the living burns out. You decide whose desire is good enough to circumvent the fates, but isn't it a privilege to know something worthy of desire in the first place? That is already too high for me again. Sorry. What do you want from me, Death? Should I atone for my sins and try my very best to die? You grin and give him a mock bow. Oh, this is so fun. You hate it. Probably doesn't send a good impression of observing mortals, but the only mortal here is Theodore, and he would have to understand. Stop resurrecting souls who have obtained peace. Asking you to stop this buffoonery is pointless. All souls, you mean? Your words, not mine. Why are you even at me? There's the goddess of your standard garden variety necromancy. not to mention mortal mages with whom you sometimes make bargains with. And that's all fine, but you are specifically dead set on coming after me. Death approaches you. He has sharp teeth, absolutely peaceful manners, and almost pinpoint narrow pupils. They are nested inside a vast sea of ice blue. Because I have been knowing much peace without your annoying little whispers. He whispered it into your ear and vanished. You exhale. Have I got this right? Death is a communist? I believe a better term would be a party pooper. You seem to have a lot of history together, huh? Sure. In a sense, half of my domain is stepping on his toes, so, of course, he's meant to hate me. Death is a natural end to all things, and death is one of the oldest gods, while undeath was never meant to exist. Isn't life the antonym for death? No, life is a natural state before death. How do I explain that? You have a survival instinct, right? A wild beast gnawing off its own leg wants to survive against all odds. Undeath, on the other hand, is your average gamer moment when a dude wants to keep playing League of Legends so badly he dies in front of his PC 20-something hours later, okay? Why is that undeath? Now imagine he doesn't die. That's undeath. Not to be confused with heroic sacrifice, of course. Human biology is so primitive, it's sad. How long is that game? Care for a movie? Sure. Some might call it slacking off. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little bit repetitive. Temple research follow-up. Remember you wanted to move to a temple? Something like that, yes. Good news, we are moving in 4 weeks. And the bad news? My landlord is selling the place, so we are either moving or starving out on the streets. Can we improve your landlord's mood, mayhaps? No, it's not a person. It's a company, and those don't have souls. Anyway, could you please contribute to the deposit of the next place? I'm afraid that otherwise I would need to temporarily move back to my parents' place. And it's super uncomfy. How old are you again? Who allowed you to teach? I'm just an associate professor. You can be one right after grad school? It's not like there's a high demand for philosophy excerpts out there. But no, really, how old are you? What's your favorite color? If you had a superpower, what would it be? I'm 27. My favorite color is hot pink. My superpower is to recognize a 100 perfect first date question list on the spot. There are 2 truths and 1 lie. I will get you a Barbie. What is this conversation? Whoever that's Schrödinger's cat, whoever that Schrödinger's cat is, he's a huge douche. You're not jealous. You haven't posted. Sometimes even you. Yeah, okay. Money, 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 nom nom nom. You lie down on a couch and think about your future temple. Golden statues, yes, powerful air conditioners, an Italian chef, even more couches. Fine, I need to search for money. Money. Let's see, what are your options? Get into bank robberies? Get into cyber scams? Get into streaming? Streaming or scams? I guess we are streamer, so... Well, you have been doing alright with a digital follower recently. They can't offer real sacrifice anyway, so you might as well start accepting donations. So you still wonder why streaming is a thing in the first place. What is the fun of watching other people do what you like? But you do need funds. I personally find it rather distasteful. Look who's trying to reach you. Jealous much? F off, Chulhu. You are the Eldritch horror, not a hustler. Says the one who's always dreaming. Do you need antidepressants, maybe? You bring shame to all of us. You roll your eyes and disconnect from the abyss. We talk to Chulhu. More insight, I guess. Socialize? Shouldn't you be my subordinate? A barely clothed goddess asked you, the goddess of love, surrounded by flower petals and other swords. You inquire about the swords. She tells you not to dig into her shameful past. Academic intricacy. Hey, your majesty? Well, look who's there. The best face of proud anti-clerical... What? Proud? Anti-clerical use, I guess. Did you change your mind, young man? Can I ask for favor even if I am still theoretically opposed to divine rules? Yes. I am willing to hear you out. Out of my free will, mind you. Really? I didn't say I would help, but at least you can try to entertain me. What do you want? He gives you a sheepish smile. Can you tell me what Professor and your likes? Does this annoying young brat have something for your priest? And why do you want to know that? Do you even mind sharing, you ask yourself? And more importantly, what do you even know about Theodore? I'm failing his class. At this point, I would appreciate any help and employ any measures. Ah, that answers your questions. And something inside your chest loosens up. I want to dive deeper into the void. It helps that you say, It helps that you say, give me your hand. You touch the ink-stained fingers of his and take a deep dive inside his memories, plastic toys, and the indescribable smell of his father's study, a mixture of oak wood, old books, and pipe. The long shadows in between tall and imposing bookshelves perfect hideouts for the games. Golden plates of recognition, unimportant and saying nothing yet. You don't really want a degree now, do you? What do you mean? Of course I want my degree. Otherwise there's no point in paying this much for it. You just want your parents not to be disappointed in you since they are esteemed academics, thinking you have to have a degree to not embarrass them. I know you deeply miss the times they loved you unconditionally, when their titles and achievements were funny words for you and not reminders of your own worthlessness. I didn't ask you to dig up my childhood. You are still young. Just go do whatever you want. Your parents want you to be happy, not to waste your life pursuing their ambitions. But what if they will be disappointed? Then you will be sad, and then you will move on. With that, he leaves. You shrug. You have become way too mellow. Hey, I have seen my kid on the way here. What did he want? I have no idea. Oh, so he didn't come here. Maybe it's just a coincidence then. No, he did. I sent him off. Ah, gotcha. Let's go a little bit with art and culture, since we have a stream now, I guess. And compassion. Oh, I can. Oh yeah, I have two. Okay. Now that you have a donation button and one more donation button plus a regular subscription, you can get both prestige and prosperity points from being angry at Japanese cartoons. Once you set up streaming equipment, you remember that idea of having a website. How naive you have been. Despite the endless nature of the internet, most people frequent only big platforms. Disconnected in indie web, it's hard to find, like islands far away from the shore. Everyone naturally caters towards the continent, trading independence for connection. Lyrics aside, a streaming platform is enough. More social media? Oh, okay, that repeats itself. Okay. Oh, the Frog Prince. That girl, the Frog Prince, sends you a message. She says she found her true self and now lives happily in a kinky polycule. The fairy godmother must be ecstatic. Okay. Compassion? Other gods? The heavens smell like dogs and gods. Not today, you decide time to leave. Director's cut. At least a new follower knocked down your door. Whoever they are, they reek of the void. Good evening. Please come in. What brings you here? My name is Saskia S. I came here to pray. If you didn't know any better, you would have said she came here not to pray, but to fight. Easy there. By all means, go ahead. I hope you would keep our conversation strictly confidential. If that's okay, then I would like to proceed. Are you some kind of political figure? You don't know who I am? Baffling, isn't it? Do you know who I am? My assistant spoke to yours and scheduled a meeting. I've been told that you are a god specialized in pop culture. What? Just what exactly did Theodore tell them? You sent a very curious glance behind you. The glance jumps around and sneaks inside the apartment, searching for its target. I have told them to come whenever and bring some nostalgic personal piece as an offering. Didn't really do any background checks though. Please don't distract me. I have midterm papers to grade. Thank you. He doesn't come out of his room, but through the telepathic connection, you hear him loud and clear, and you still don't know who this lady is. I am not a god of pop cultures, so I would say we are even. What? How can you even help me then? Try me. No. What is your request and your offering? I am filmmaker. Here is my offering. The woman gives you an old, worn-out comic book and winces at the sight of you swallowing it whole. She used to love these stories once, Tales of epic adventures and impeccable heroes. This love was a constant in her life, a big part of her identity. This love shaped her work, her professional journey, and her personal life up until the moment she took a look around herself. The realization that this love had left her long, long ago. She was left behind with nothing but a thin copper thread of resentment. I came to seek divine inspiration. Just curious, but why did you ask the patron deity of arts for this? I have been told his blessings are for real artists. Superhero blockbusters don't count, only indie darlings of pretentious art house. Fair. No, it isn't. Do you challenge the authority of the literal god of art? Yes, he's mistaken. Don't bother. I don't really care. Now, what do you struggle with? I have a contract and a deadline and no idea what to do. Every idea I toy with just sounds pointless and dull. Nothing is worth writing about. Nothing is a perfect fine thing to eulogize in their craft. Kidding. Brute force with divine powers of the undead. Okay, sure. It was the only thing I was able to do. Life is life, and living beings are prone to exhaustion and other unfortunate limitations. It is not that she is unable to create. Rather, she feels trapped by her own previous success, too afraid to disappoint. It paralyzes her. It's a curse of every successful franchise. Hype up the continuation for long enough and it will never deliver. It will always be not good enough. That's life. And you happen to have a solution. Okay, do we kill her? Give me your hand. You focused and passed a tiny part of your gift to her, the ability to reach for pleasure that is stronger than life itself. Here you go. Let me know how it works, okay? I have never tried to share before. What did we give her? I'm worried. Okay. Rent a sacred place. Here. What's this? Money? Coins? Really? It just fascinates me how you people value abstract numbers recorded somewhere more than physical precious metal nowadays, so I went to a bank and asked them to withdraw my funds in coins. Why? For fun. I want to have a big stack of coins laying around. You forced your god to work and hustle. I deserve some payback. You are so pretty, it's adorable. Going full cycle back to respectable. You proudly ignore this statement. Anyway, since you are paying for the new place, it's only fitting that you can choose the design. Do you like any of these? Can I manifest my temple there? I have an image in my mind. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I mean, it's your place. I didn't want to impose. Let's laze around for a bit. Near your favorite lazing around spot, a big row of lint rollers appear. You pay them no mind. Week 25. Temple Acquisition. Ooh. Finally, it's time to see your proper temple, the headquarters of your church, the sacred place in your name, rented or not. You feel fuller somehow, more material, more accepted to this realm. It's both a rewarding and humiliating sensation of the divine order itself, patting you on the head and commending you for following the rules. Do you mind? I like head pats, so maybe not. The abyss, well, how do you call it again? My bratty side is a little bit meh. The abyss sends a sense of visceral disgust in return. What? Oh, this abyss. Okay. Fair, you think? More abyss. Need to make him happy. Or them. Whoever. I don't know what is needed anymore. We are already in our temple. I guess we are in our no temple, so we should talk to Theodore. Care for a movie? Sure. Okay, so that doesn't change. Room tour. Of course. This new place is so cool, it deserves a separate video. What clickbaity title can you add? It needs a lot of careful thought, so how about Hey mortals, come pray me cool nya? What? Hey mortals, come pray me cool nya? Some things just work. Dragon slaying? So, base of operation secured. What's our next plan? Installing a sacrificial altar? Stocking lambs in the basement? Scouting for lost artifacts? Slaying fearsome dragons? Do you really want to hunt overgrown lizards this much? Fire-breathing and badass winged overgrown lizard with the longest lifespan amongst mortal beings, if you please. Endangered species on the brink of extinction. Why are you ruining this for me? Surely you must have some ancient treasures associated with you. What do you remember about the times you last walked this realm? Your hazy memories disjoint from the idea of time. As a straight line form images of white sand shores, the smell of salt and sage, of people in linen and wool who went on a journey and abandoned their home forever, of pain in their hearts and hope in their eyes. Should we 100? Yeah, we make this 100. Yeah. Now that you have a donation, okay, that is the same. Separation. Let us in. You wake up for your cozy afternoon nap because a certain someone is being too loud. Let us through the gate. Okay, adjo tip tap. The abyss is calling for you, a part of the whole, a void inside the ultimate emptiness. I have the feeling when the void calls us, we should maybe save. Why do I look so different? Wait, I will show. We are just void with eyes. We are now a really, really, really black cat. But cute, isn't it? Why do you call my name, priest of the old ones? Shro ua mik ekop gyn dagon sronjis mbok gran dangen chulhu relie ngoka and so on. Oh, I can only refuse. Iha, Vulkdem igran hi yogos silha. Try me. The call of the abyss gets cut off from that side. Shit. With some kind of hysterical laughter, you realize you relate to humans. Well, not all humans, but most humans, as you, too, have awful relatives. How does one even prepare for an unpleasant call, or even worse, an unwanted visit from an asshole relative. At least humans can, technically, go full no contact. You, unfortunately, cannot. Eldritch blood in your veins is a connection, and it is slightly more potent than societal obligations. Well, if Cousin Dearest is showing up as a generous host, it is your duty to offer a warm welcome. Chulu is coming here? You have to reluctantly agree. Tech is more reliable and stable than magic. Eldritch intervention. Of my blood and my name, extensions of my thoughts, answer my call. I can't decide whether I'm sad because we have just bought this carpet, or if I'm excited because you did establish a sacrificial altar. What's the occasion? And why are you non-human again? Because we are probably effed. Aha. Chulhu called. He's envious and pretty pissed I get to walk under these stars, while he and his masters are stuck in the abyss. The Great Old Ones? Yes. You are aware that they find the human realm to be their rightful home, yeah? But when I summoned you, you said eldritch horrors are alien to this realm, and that you are forced to mend into a human deity. Well, I was alone and disoriented. The Divine Order forced its rules down my throat before I even had a chance to react. If the Great Old Ones make their great old entrance in full swing, the Divine Order could break down and this realm would change forever. Meant to their own desires. That means eradication of humanity, by the way. Time for bed for me. Good night. Night, night, Trevor. Sleep well. Have sweet dreams. Maybe we meet each other in the void. We are probably effed. Did some wild suicide cult summon Chulu? No, it would have been worse for humanity. A little bit better for my consciousness, though. Did you summon Chulu? Not purposefully and not yet. That doesn't sound reassuring. Ah, shit, this tense seriousness is killing you. Don't worry, I will happily die protecting you and your kind. You wipe a metaphorical tear. Do you believe in me? I didn't summon Chulu, I am. I didn't summon Chulu. I am, however, an eldritch horror native to the abyss. Ever so slightly, I am still a tear in the fabric of reality. Chulu is a messenger of the Great Old Ones, a scout of sorts. Hypothetically, he can follow me here. But he would have to appear alone and break the gap further for the others to pass through. If I managed to defeat him, it would render him inactive for a while and win time for reality to heal itself. If you manage to defeat him, and what if you won't? Then you are probably effed. But in all seriousness, if that happens, you need to avenge you? No, stupid. Call death. He would probably be able to land the final blow. I definitely can weaken Chulu enough for him to do that. I thought you hated death. I don't hate you though. Okay. Hey. Echoid? How do I even summon death? How do you catch the attention of every god out there? Renounce my name and pray to him. Unlike most deities, he personally answers every call. Don't give me puppy eyes, I do this like dogs. That's a good one. Chulu is just an icky octopus coward, always kneeling before someone more powerful and using his master's name as a shield, weapon, and bargaining chip. I'm going to be okay, alright? You and your army of minions. Oh, summon minions. You have successfully summoned some minions. I have minions. It's not easy to pay attention to other matters when you have an ominously ticking sense of impending doom as a background process. But as wise humans with stellar mental health say, even if you have a very important deadline, you shouldn't forget to eat, sleep, and take regular showers. So as you prepare, life goes on. A new weapon of mass destruction. Famous film director releases a movie so good we can't stop watching. Literally. Please help. And other interesting news. Your infinite jest at superhero movies. Maybe. Please revoke it before humanity goes extinct. In pursuit of further knowledge, you try research in articles. They are hidden behind paywalls, as all knowledge has a price. That's fair. More minions? I don't know what the minions are for. Monster Hunter. The doors are blasted open, which is fine. Churro wouldn't enter by normal means, and everyone else is not in a priority list right now. Oh yeah, and gods of this realm also don't bother to enter through doors like civilized beings. Hi, kinda busy here. Be quick or consider rescheduling if not urgent. A person with a giant-ass golden crest-shaped shotgun points the sage shotgun at you. Oh, come on. Was I really that rude? I apologize, but I really have a lot on my plate right now. I've been told this is a demon lair. I came to fight and free this place from their unholy presence. Bite me. Bite me, bite me. The wannabe demon slayer raises their gun. What a nuisance. I will be nice, reason with him. Theodore, hey. Hey, Theo. Coming. What's up? Please argue on my behalf. This fine hunter thinks I'm a demon. Okay, what are we arguing for? He looks at the guest, examining their weapon. Whether the proper sign of the cross is either 2 or 3 fingers touching? My patron deity is Basiliscus Solis. Why the cross-shaped peace shotter then? Balance? But your aura doesn't feel benevolent. Is this a trick? Theo, please. Alright. Hey, demon or not. Akkoid won't attack you first. Can we put our weapons away for a second and talk? Why shouldn't I attack? Let's see. Hard question, really. You really came here with a predisposition that here be demons, enemies of mankind. But can you take a deep breath and set this belief aside for a second, alright? What if there are mind-altering smokes in the air? Okay, don't breathe. Focus on me. Run diagnostic tests, if you would like. Now, do I happen to be possessed? The wannabe demon slayer silently reach for their pocket. From there, they extract a bottle of water and immediately splash sass water all over Theodore's face. If you are a decent person, you will pay for my laundry. This doesn't provide distinctive proof. You might be a half-demon. I'm just a mortal being and you are overcomplicating things because you don't want to be wrong. Give me that damn bottle, you're not getting it back. And when Theodore reached out to the hunter, their fingers brushed against each other. This is a classic calling for Occam's razor problem though. Have you ever heard anything about half-demons being immune to holy water? As a matter of fact, I have. I fought some myself, but you are not a demon. I can see that. I mean, I'm glad to hear that, but what changed your mind, if not water then? Two things. First, most demons despise civilization and will not engage in philosophy. Who knows, maybe I'm special evolved half-demon who learned to hide his obvious weakness? Yes, plausible. I will leave the second for you to figure out yourself. Peace. Okay. Some more compassion. More minions. Did you just punch out Chulhu? I don't know. Oh, Chulhu! Okay, I cannot read that. A lot of blubbering. Chulhu, disgusting tentacles rip through the fabric of reality, and in your ears there is a cry, the divine order pleading to you for protection. Oh, how long I have dreamed of this exact moment. Alright, civilians are to leave the perimeters, just in bellow and so on. Here comes the man of the hour, my second least favorite relative. The deep sea sends soldiers, amorphous, pulsating creatures of no concise form and shape, semi-sentient and shrieking. Shoggers. Under the command of Chulhu, they too grow tentacles, oozing with the secret of the color unlike any seen on Earth. But the Shoggers are not sapient. In a sense, they are like animals who can be tamed and trained, like warrior horses or hunting falcons. Unlike horses and falcons, they are symbiotic beings. They need a master to have a form. Your Shoggers just so happen to adopt the shape of a common house cat. So if somebody has a cat, you have a Shogger. So, the round of reality, Chulhu emerges in all of his slimy, i.e. unthinkably alien glory. For natural inhabitants of the human realm, it must hurt just to look at him. Traitorous fool! How dare you disobey the will of outer gods? You feel an oncoming headache. How ironic it is, being rejected by both the Divine Order and the Abyss. Fuck them both. Let me demonstrate how. From where you draw your strengths, oh, the god of... From where you draw your strengths... Oh, I guess Abysmal, because that was the one that we have on 100. Godlike abomination your cousin dearest might be, he stepped foot in this realm. The Divine Order fights him, too, and what he represented here. While you muster your own connection to the Abyss to strike from the other side. Chulhu might be the great dreamer, the high priest under the stars, but you are the void, and where his mistakes lies. He might be infinitely more powerful than you are, but as a particular human philosopher once said, any great power can be countered by a lesser, more specialized power. The dreams of Chulhu come from the void, his own yearning for the time outside the domain of time, when the outer gods rules the infinite multitude of realms. And this yearning is precisely his weak point. There is no Deny drück Ibunmo? That you wish for. It never was and will never be. There is nothing. The tentacles rush forward, writhing in discordance. You catch one with your fangs and whisper to the eldritch horror who made a mistake of missing something from the past. Do you want to lose your dreams, Chulhu? He recoils, instinctively. It is not in your power. Oh, really? Is it not? Father might overpower me, but you do not. Even the great old ones are not immune from the void. In every one of us, there is a connection to it. Though you are no more than dreams formed from nothingness. You are smiling wide with hunger as Chulhu vanishes, turning tail and fleeing. Is it your luck your father sent him, and not anyone else? Or is it? Jack Sozot, the all-encompassing, does not make mistakes. Did I defeat him? More minions. How many? Deus Ex. Now you understand it. You have a truce with the divine order itself, for it recognizes you. It does not accept you and will never accept you as a proper human god, but it is willing to tolerate you as long as you keep the others at bay. You will never belong neither here nor in the abyss, but as long as you maintain the careful balance, neither of them will be able to claim you. Isn't it what the true freedom of will is? Zil. Well, that was epic, huh? I believe epic doesn't fully encompass the gravities of the event. Fair, no words in any of our human language can fully grasp it. By the way, is Chulhu really your cousin? Yes. And that damn Jock Sothos is technically my father. Which reminds me, why didn't you try to summon him? Because... You know what, I can't explain it. I'm not a doomsday cult wannabe, so of course it doesn't make sense for me to summon the apocalypse on top of my head, right? But I just knew I had to do something, as if it was a matter of objective truth. I see. So when you answered my call, I just rolled with it. Are we done? How many weeks? I have an idea. Go ahead. Well, you just defeated Chulhu and possibly saved the world. It calls for celebration. It was just a family scrabble. Why would anyone want to celebrate? Because your followers care about you. Plus, they haven't seen this awesome new temple. And besides, he winks at you. It feels nice to worship a cool, badass god and not a shut-in nerd living in a tiny apartment with a Liberts graduate? Works well for a publicity stunt, as a team-building exercise and raises morale amongst your flock. What do you say? Nah, I doubt anyone would show up. Well, we will see about that. Okay. I don't know what will come now. To your surprise, the temple is filled with people. That you don't know. Since when is my temple a thoroughfare? Oh no, these people are not passerbys. They are here for the exhibition. Pardon? We are displaying Chulhu's remains as a limited-time academic and charity event. Tickets for under 18s, university students and members of academics are free of charge. Everyone else can pay in either cash or offerings. If their patron deity allows one, time prayers to others. Oh, and if everything goes according to plan, we will also sell some of the remains at a private auction. I promised that profits would go to charity, but as a church, we also count as a charity ourselves. Huh. Hey, you appointed me as your head priest. I watched some tutorials. Lays around. You take a nap in pillows. It almost as comfy as drifting in the endless nothingness of the abyss. You even regain some potence. You look at your own altar with the displeasure of a god on whose sacred object someone left a message. The message is question reads: reported drastically increased demonic activity. Code red emergency. Pantheon assemble. Be present and take your mortal with you. Okay. They could have emailed. What are demons exactly? Fallen angels? What are angels then? That's an interesting observation. There aren't any angels. Or are there? I don't know. You need to tell me. Everything has value, except for the things that don't. Apparently, you can't make big money if you don't already have big money and can afford to risk invest. Yes. The heavens are crowded in a way you have never felt before, even though there's almost no one to see with a bare eye. O God of the sun, please assume the incorporeal form upon arrival, and don't block the gates. Thank you. Sorry, what's all this about? War. We will explain in a bit. Mortal guests, potential demigods, and those unable to assume incorporeal forms for any other reason shall take seats in Sector 7, Cloud 9. Cloud 9 is moist and stiff, not the best chair you have had. You quickly look around. There are some mortals, unknown deities, and a familiar flying spaghetti monster floating around. Meatballs, anyone? You are a flying blob of pasta with ketchup. Your point being? Just wondering if your divine speciality is hating Italy. All set? Good. Now, in the name of the Pantheon, I, Basilicus Solis, declare the meeting to be now in session. Border Patrol have reported attacks on the human realms by the demons. Mostly possessions, any influence humans are going berserk. Most notable outbreaks spotted in areas of both developed and developing countries. Reasons of correlations currently unknown. Treatment currently unknown. All gods with suitable domains are to split in groups by the regional worship principle. Delay your expansionist ideas for now. If you're mainly worshipped in a specific area, focus on it. If your domain is not suited for combat, focus on strengthening beliefs of your flocks. As per report on the goddess of knowledge, mortals with strong convictions are more immune to possessions. Chaos ensues. Divine beings, gods and goddesses, bounce around in kind of a Brownian motion. Demons? We haven't heard of them since the Age of Reason. Oh, no, not that Baroque again. I don't care if North America is my primary source of power. I want... Asian? Is there a traitor among us?
You know, I have no idea what I am supposed to be doing here. Basilicus Solis finishes his speech and descended to where you sit. You can fight, so go and fight. Really? Yes, good luck. Okay. The concept of goodwill is hilarious. You can just bullshit your value up. So, mortgages can be packed into bonds and souls. Basically, you lend some people money they promise to pay you back. So you pack their promises into packages and sell promises to others. What can possibly go wrong, you wonder? Socials. Wow, the city is on fire. You see people running around, screaming, fighting, eating off the ground, and other unsightly things. But you don't sense people. You see a familiar figure. Oh, the blockchain kid. He doesn't react and keeps running straight at you. Is he about to headbutt us? Before the kid has any chance to do such a thing, you catch him by the shoulder. Is this another free will thing? He doesn't reply. You take a closer look at him. The pupils in his eyes are vertical, and when you touch his shadow, his mind feels altered to be outside of your reach. I think we have just witnessed a demonic possession. Can you do something about it? You know, one could argue that this specific human being would be really against me meddling with his soul, even if it could hypothetically save him. He didn't ask to be saved. Do it or I will punch you. Fine, but that's on you. Let the record show I'm not to be responsible for such a privacy violence. Aspirations? You dive deeper into the shadows, into the soul of the kid. To your surprise, there is no mind, only instinct. His mind is not human anymore. What do you mean not human? In his mind, there is no humanity. How can this be? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? This is a ridiculous situation. You are arguing in the middle of a burning street, and in your hands there's a bratty teenager who just lost his soul. Hi, Hext. I still don't know what to say to you. Hi, welcome in. My voice is dying. I haven't thought that this game is so long. And this game has 17 endings still, so I don't understand. I hope your week started well. That means I don't know. If you know something I don't, you're free to take a look yourself. And how, pray tell, am I supposed to do that? Let me show you. Handing a groaning kid with one hand, you grab Theodore's hand with another and share. See, there's no language, no sense of self, and no comprehension of time. All things that makes sapient beings. Wait, I think it's just a surface, as if we forgot what being human is. Can you try again, please? Okay. You focus and summon all your power, trying to reach something, anything. And you find it, almost erased, but not by mere fear, by justified existential anxiety. There's a remnant of the soul. You catch it, holding it close like one would cradle a child. It's alright, you whisper. Think of the joy you had when you won your local Leagues of Legends tournament. Think of the Pokemon cards you loved collecting as a child. Of course, It's a shame your younger siblings can't relate to why those tiny pieces of paper are such a treasure, but I can. Pokemon cards, huh? You heard all that? Yes, I did. You patiently wait as the kid regains consciousness. Where am I? Still here on planet Earth? Don't give up on it, alright? You sigh. There's a whole city of possessed humans, so you have a whole lot more to do. What am I supposed to do? It turns out to be the hardest thing you have ever done before, healing mortals afflicted with demonic possessions. But you continue to walk around town and try your damned best. There's something fundamentally wrong with demons. No wonder the Pathian declared unity in the face of demonic threat. Will it end eventually, or are we about to enter the post-apocalypse? How do you feel? I guess weird. It's like I'm missing something. Well, I suppose that's normal. This is quite a catastrophe. It would be more surprising if you didn't feel any mental toll on your psyche. The market is about to have insane demands for PTSD therapy. Theo? Yes? Go home. Divine wars are not a place for humans. But didn't Basilicus Solis tell me to fight? Well, who is your patron deity, him or me? There's nothing you can do, so don't torture yourself. Weeks. The war continues and then it ends. Firefighters take out their discharge hoses and usual life slowly resumed. What? Are we done? Finals? That reminds me, Theo. What did you want? Right now, breakfast. Grapefruit and prosecco. Yeah, that sounds good. No, I mean, our contract is about to end. What divine favor did you want to ask from Jock Sosos? Would you believe me if I told you that I really can't remember? You say nothing. Even though it's supposed to be the end, you are not going anywhere. The Divine Order recognized you, so you stay. And then life goes on. What happened to gods throughout eternity? You, are admired and worshipped, loved and praised, until humanity changes so much and they leave old deities behind. Then you fade into obscurity and disappear, which is not sad. Not sad at all. Okay. I went through it at least once. This was one round of going through this game. And now look at this. How are you supposed to play this game? You have become your domain. I did, and I'm done. My domain is overpopulated. My brain. I mean, the game overall is good. The text sometimes is a little bit hard to understand. and it is a lot to read. But other than that, the game overall is fine. Just maybe not so much. Okay. I will wait out. I need a break. That was more than I expected. Let me get the weight. Let's see, who am I following and who's online? Okay. Dead by Daylight by Rikudo. We'll go over to him. And we'll thank you for chatting, thank you for lurking, thank you for being around. And we will see us tomorrow. See you then. Bye bye.